Since this is being recorded immediately after the April Fool's episode, I just want to address the 2 heart pieces that I got around Misery Mire. I'm going to be saving for after Turtle Rock, and the initial amount of exploring I did around there I didn't think to do until after the last recording session, so those 2 I did find on my own. I did happen to stumble across the location of another heart piece when I was looking up the name of the boss for the last dungeon, so I do know where one more heart piece is, but the last one I have absolutely no idea about. I'll be saving all of that for after this dungeon and whatever else I may have skipped. But besides that, I'm feeling pretty good on having a full inventory of everything, and I keep going to the map when I want to show off my inventory. So, with all of that in mind, hello guys! This is UniversalGiant, and welcome back for more of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Blind. Last time, we made our way up to Turtle Rock and opened up the final of the 7 crystal dungeons in which Zelda awaits, using the Quake Medallion. I'm really excited to get this one going. No idea what to expect. That's a very ominous sign. I do think I have a blue potion on me. I do. So I've just been told to save that for as long as humanly possible, and the fact that they're giving us a magic jar just to open up with. Why do I have my... See, when I go out of the inventory screen just to check something, I don't notice that I have... Do you want me to put a block there? What question mark block? I guess so. Oh, that's nifty! I approve of this! Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting. They have us use the cane to make a platform. I guess that's why they have... Does it go the direction I tell it to? Yes, it does! That is nifty! That is nifty! I approve of this! Wow! You can actually control the way the platform goes. Oh, I'm super excited now. Treasure chest. Do you have a key? I'm guessing... Again, I get the compass first! So what are we looking at here? Basement 3 is where the boss is. It's going to be a really big dungeon, too. Oh, man, I'm so excited for this. I'm just worried about how annoying it's... Is it a trap room? Do I have to do something in here, or what? Because I don't think... Huh. Maybe the cape, maybe? Can I... It is bombable, so that's a thing. So how about I drop... Oh. Huh. So do I have to have the cape equipped so it doesn't see me? No. What do I do? It's gonna drain my magic really fast. How do I get through there so it doesn't see me? I can't plant a bomb there exactly, because... If I turn around, maybe it'll blow it? No. How do I get through there so it doesn't see me? I can't walk backwards. What do I do to you? Can I shoot you in the eye? I don't see why that would work. No. What can I do to get in there? Do I have anything that would let me get in there? I don't want to waste my magic power either. Am I stuck in here? Do I have to... No, I mean, I could just as easily mirror out of here if I wanted to, but... I'm curious to see if there's another way out. At least not according to the map. I guess... I feel like I will. Because I can't exactly outsmart this wall. Can I? No, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, I could fiddle around with this, but I get the feeling... I mean, the only thing I can think about is reflecting it back at him, but I don't really have anything that would do that. So I think I will just mirror and try again. At least this will get me more magic, too, assuming that it respawns here, so it wasn't a total loss. But... It still bothers me that I couldn't do anything about that. Because I get the feeling it's not going to be the first time we could potentially be trapped that way. So how about we deal with you on the way there, and see if there's anything over here for us. So many different ways we can go. Oh man, this whole dungeon is going to be built around these platforms, isn't it? I'm really going to have to learn how to use this thing, how I can negotiate my way through here, so that I always go in the direction that I want. I really like this design, though. I mean, it's like a build-your-own path. Can't go that way yet. Why would we want to go around this way? Oh, I see where this is going. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. How can I do this? Before I waste my magic, let me make sure this is going the way I want it to. Huh. Why would it loop all the way around this way? Does it open up something on our way there? I just want to have one go around to make sure this is going the way I want it to. To make sure that I'm going about this the right way. So how about we go... this... Oh, I need to light... Ah, I see. Okay, are those going to go out before I can light the other... No, they're not. So what did that do for me? It did a couple of things for me. Did it do anything that I can visibly see, or is it in another room? Is it in here? Did it do something elsewhere? I'm guessing it did it elsewhere, because I certainly don't see anything in here. So what did that do? We go up there, but we were able to go up there before. See, now it's getting a little bit annoying for me to have to use have to switch over weapons to go to the hookshot. I really like using the hookshot, and this is one of the reasons why I haven't been trying different weapons. I don't have to sit through you guys, do I? I kind of don't want to do that. I mean, if I have to, I will. In fact, that may or may not be what I'm doing. I mean, this could be a complete waste of my time, or it could be exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't tell until it's actually done. So, this is something that you're just going to have to sit through and deal with. I'm sorry. But, yeah, these things are starting to fly at me faster than I can react to them. Well, not faster than I can react to them, but... I can react to them, I just don't have the patience, I guess. But it's still got that Space Invader formation. Yeah, that's exactly what we had to do. What I was saying before about having to switch items. Why does that look like a trap? I'll gladly take it. Is this a key or something? No, it's magic refill. Any of you do anything? Maybe not. Maybe yes. But almost certainly not. But what I'm saying about changing items... in other games, at least the 3D ones that I'm used to, you can always have more than one item on hand, and even when you were playing Minish Cap, you always had... I thought I heard one. I guess I was wrong. You always had that second option for your item, where in this game you have to use a button for your sword, it's dedicated, you can't do anything else with that button. In Minish Cap, you could assign it whatever you want. Now, generally, it would always be the sword, but you always had the option of something else if you wanted. Which is always a nice option to have, and I do not have a key. But in this game, you don't. You have one item, that's it, that's all, nothing else. You can't do anything else with it. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because I'm almost always using the sword anyway. But in terms of using different items... using more than one item at a time, I'm generally not inclined to do that, simply because it's so difficult to change or navigate the inventory screen. I went to the map again because I wanted to show off the inventory, and that's the trap room I don't want to go in. But it takes so long to navigate through this, and for me to try like 15 different items before something works, it just would be a waste of my time and yours. So even though there is more than likely always a better solution than the one I happen to find first, I generally don't like trying 100 different things just to see which one works best if I can get by with the other one just fine. But what the hell did lighting those torches change in this dungeon? Because it doesn't look like anything in here changed. Would it be in the other room that changed? I mean, I assumed it would be, but I didn't see any visual changes. And I don't think we're any better equipped than we were before. Did that open the door and it closes when any of the torches go out? That's a possibility. Do I need to light them all again? But make sure they're being lit on my way back? Is that something I need to do? If so, how can I do this in such a way that all of these would be lit by the time I get there? I missed it. Or I could do this, and then no. So that's something I could do, if I can turn it around, maybe? I guess not. How would I do this? Because I'm thinking that would be the easiest way. Maybe. Those have to open the doors. How else can I do this? I want to make sure I plan this very carefully. Because it doesn't seem like they stay lit for very long. Maybe if I just ride it all the way around, but I think I have to have all of them on screen for this to work. So if I do this... Did that light them all? Or do I have to do this here too? No, it didn't light them all. Huh. And they don't stay lit for very long either. What's the best way to do this? Can I ride it back the other way? Would that be faster? I'm not sure. I'm debating. I think I'll ride it around one more time to get my bearings here, but I can only get one at a time this way. I don't think it's crucial for me to get them all in one pass, but I want to make sure they're all lit by the time I reach the end of the track. And it's easier to get them in one pass. How do I do this? Maybe I can try getting them all on this pass. So if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, how long do you stay lit? Can I run my way over there fast enough? Yes, I can. That's exactly what I had to do. And that looks like something I don't want to deal with, but I don't want to waste my magic either. So how about we... Can I move these, or... No, I guess not. Rolling spike traps! Nice to see you here! What's the easiest way through here? I guess it's not too big of an issue. And one of you has to be a key. So what's the other one? The map! There we go! So how big is this place? It's about the size I expected it to be. Wait, is there any bombable wall in this room? It doesn't look like it, so we can go down to the key door. I think I'll use the mirror again to get myself the magic at the beginning of the dungeon, since we're going to have to go back around anyway. And this is probably going to be the last time we can reuse that. So we'll make this, and I assume this is going to bring us down to basement 1. So yeah, I'm really liking this dungeon, the puzzles and everything. It's just going to be really annoying to get through here with limited magic, and really nice to have the double magic. But, Pokey, why do I get the feeling you can be lit on fire? Because you had, yeah, you had, like, leaves on your head. I just put that together and said, you know, he's probably fireable. I don't know why I said fireable as opposed to flammable. And chain chomps! I knew I saw Mario's picture before. Huh. Chain chomps. I'm sorry, I'm just blown away by the fact that they can stick these in here in such a way that they can actually work. So we'll run past you. But what does that do for me? Because I still need a key, and the key is probably in one of the blocks. So, can I open up those pegs and... No, because it doesn't seem like any of those blocks would be pushable, and those do a lot of damage. So yeah, that's exactly what we had to do. Unfortunately, I need to get the thing again, and I can't hookshot over there. I can bomb throw that, but that's going to be a lot more trouble than it may be worth. So how about we do that, but now we're stuck. Well, I clearly think things through, don't I? So I guess we'll try that again. I'd go outside and get a ferry if I knew a reliable place to get one around here. There probably is that I'm not thinking of. Oh, what the hell. I know I'm gonna die in this dungeon anyway. Let's just see how far I can get. I'll meet you back there. So back in the room with the chain chomps. We need to be able to move that block, and in order for us to move that block, we need to deactivate the pegs. But we need to be in such a place that when we do that, we don't leave ourselves stuck. So what's the best way to do this? Oh, I didn't realize that you were right there. What's the best way to do this? You can reach me from there! That's good to know. I guess I'll take advantage of the invincibility frames and just run my way through. I mean, maybe now that I have the magic for it, I can make use of the... whatchamacallit, the cape? I might try that. There's probably another way to get this to work, but I just want to make sure I'm over here. So we'll get the key, and we'll get the hell out of here. Bye, Chompies! And there's my free ferry down there. So if I can just get him to come back and bounce in a predictable manner, or scratch that, I can't seem to do that. And I missed him entirely. And could you come back over here in a way that I can predict your bouncing so we can get your ferry? Please, Bubble? Bubble? Bubble, Bubble? Bubble, Bubble? Nah. Bubble, coming back? Where you going, Bubble? Bubble! There we go. I'm living again! And there's another bubble over there. Can you come back? So oh, there are a lot of bubbles around here. And there's another Pokey! I don't care what their name is. I'm calling them Pokies and you're gonna like it. Maybe I will set you on fire so you stop bouncing around, because your bouncing is getting minorly irritating. I mean, seeing you having fun irritates me so. And can I turn around fast enough to get the bubble? Indeed! And does that put us up at full? No, it doesn't. And these are... snake puzzles? Oh boy. I see where this is going. We're playing Mario 3. Nifty. But I imagine that's only the introduction to these kinds of puzzles. Yeah, lava! Kind of figured we would see lava at some point. I just, for some reason, didn't think about it before. And lots of bubbles! Is there a bombable wall up there? Because it seems like that would be a prime place to put one. Maybe that's where they're putting a chest or something. So, yeah, rabbit beams! While since I've actually thought about using you. And I imagine the Pokey has the key again, because he did last time. So Pokey, do you want to come down here so I can burn you, maybe? I can sort of predict your movements now. Do you have a key? You do have a key. That's nice. And you know what? I could actually use a fairy to bottle. I didn't really think about that before. And I can only have one fairy on screen at a time. Okay. Very good knowledge to know. Very good knowledge to know. I guess, no, you know what? I think I either picked up the other fairy, because I think it healed a heart, or I picked up a heart from a drop from somebody else. Also, hi Guy, how you doing? I didn't even notice your eye there. And that brings us to a chest, which has the big key. So how far into this dungeon are we? Does this have a big chest? We did pick up the compass before. Does this dungeon not have a big chest? I kind of expected it would. Why else would he have the big key? I mean, I guess for the boss door, but besides that... And that's a magic refill. So where else in and out of this room have we not gone? I mean, there are a couple of pots up here, but besides that, what else is there for us? It doesn't seem like much. Huh. And you're absolutely nothing, right? You're nothing. So let's explore down here. I think I was up there. That was the first one I tried, wasn't it? I think it was the only one I could have tried. And that leads around that way. I don't think there was any other way for us to go. Was there? Let me just make sure. Yeah, we've seen everything up here. But there was a door that was locked, wasn't there? It looked like it. Because it looked like there was a way for us to go in this room. Or at least the room to the left. So do I have to take the path around again? Maybe. It looks that way. You did... No, I keep... Throughout the entire LP, I've been constantly rechecking pots, thinking that they would be restocked, knowing full well that they don't restock. Not until you leave the dungeon. I don't know why I constantly keep checking them. Like this, if I go through all of these again, I've already gotten the contents of the pots. They don't come back. What am I talking about? But we didn't take this path yet. And this leads around to another segment of the dungeon that we haven't been to, and I think we're up to about 20 minutes. So tell you what, this is UniversalGiant. Next time, we'll continue through level 7, Turtle Rock. See you then.